Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Thank you all for coming to join me live. We're going to discuss Big Brother. This is technically, I guess, episode 2. You all know from my last live, I'm only jumping on this review because I wanted to know how CBS was going to spin Frenchie's HOH nominations. I wanted to know how CBS was going to edit out all of the drama that happened in the house. And CBS did exactly what I thought they were going to do. They whitewashed it. They didn't show none of the key elements to what's going on in the Big Brother house. If you are not a live feed watcher or someone who's on YouTube keeping up with the live feeds, on Twitter keeping up with the live feeds, you have no clue what's going on in the Big Brother house. You are going into the casual viewing that Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. You're going into the episodes blind and completely lost. Completely lost. And that's what CBS wants you to do. I have my good tea. That's what they want you to do. They want you to see what they want you to see. I was not happy with this edit and the way they spent these nominations. Let's just jump right into it because I don't have too much to say. If you all want to get in the comments and comment along, we can have a good conversation. But this is going to be a fairly quick review, pretty much just my 2 cents. So, Frenchie wins HOH. Number one, we didn't get to see, hey, look at my HOH room. We didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see the drama that I thought we would get to see of Frenchie, seeing his family, the pictures, family, and things like that. So I was really hoping that we would get to see his HOH room, but no. So the first thing we see, it seems like Frenchie is just a lost, wandering soul who's in and out of everybody's room, in and out of everybody's conversation, just peeking around the ear. And on Twitter, I kind of got that vibe, and that part was true. Frenchie first said he was going after what he calls the meatheads, which are the jocks of the show, the Christians, the Travises, the Xaviers, even Kylan would be considered a jock. My whole everything I thought about Kylan went out the window after viewing him on episode 2. I was just like, he's not who I thought he was. But I still like him. I still like him. Just not who I thought he would be. So, Frenchie's first target was supposed to be Christian. He's going after the meatheads. He's in the house telling all of the women, sitting them down individually in groups, I'm not going after any women this week. You ladies are safe with me. You have nothing to worry about. Blah, 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 blah. Now, what CBS left out, they left out the part where Frenchie also said, I'm not going after any people of color. Now, mind you, I'm not a real fanatic live feed watcher. So I don't recall if he just said, I'm not going after any black people or I'm not going after any people of color, because those are two different things. Those are two different things. If he's not going after any black people, that's the 6. People of color include Alyssa and Derek X. People call him Yao. So CBS kindly, kindly left that out. So now, the women are mad because they're like, oh, Frenchie said he wasn't going to nominate no women. But no, he also said people of color. So he pretty much nominated everybody that he said he would not. But let's try to figure this out. What did they show us? How did we get to Kyland and Alyssa? So let's get to, I forget what they call it, but it's the safety competition. They got a fancy name for it. I'll pick it up eventually what they call it. But let's get into the safety competition. I like this twist. I like this twist where each team member that is unsafe can send in one person from the team to compete in this. It's some kind of fantasy competition where you can win. We really don't know what the prize is, but a competition. Wow, thank you, Charles. You always right on time for me. It's the wild card competition. Okay. So the wild card competition, I liked how Hannah's team was like, we ain't don't none of them want to go in. They gonna have to pull a name out the hat because I'm not, I might be needing to go in this competition up down the road. So okay, I like that twist. Someone, I believe it was Alyssa and Sarah Beth, they tipped off Christian like, boo, you not safe because Fritchie already said I'm safe and Sarah Beth safe. He not going after any women. They also left off the people of color, but they told Christian, you better go play. So I believe who played was Christian. Kylan played for his team, which he should not have. He should have made, was that Whitney? He should have made Whitney take her ass out there and play. And Hannah, unfortunately, had to go in for her team because they pulled names out the hat. The gotcha is once you play in the wild card competition, you can no longer play until everyone on your team has played. So that's why a lot of people didn't want to waste it on week one. I don't like how Whitney thinks she's some kind of comp beast. Like, I don't want to play in the wild card competition because they'll think I'm a comp beast. Boo, didn't I tell you last week? Nobody, none of them ladies was trying. You won by default. A lot of people were throwing that little glass puzzle. So you won that by default. You are not a comp beast. I may have to eat those words later, but as of right now, Whitney is no comp beast. King Cash, I see your comment. I'll get to that later because I don't understand who's in all the alliances. I understand the cookout is all the black people. I'm very interested in who's in this slaughterhouse alliance because there's a ton of people in the slaughterhouse, and the last I heard is damn near everybody in the house. So CBS didn't show us any of that. They were trying to spin it to save. I feel like CBS was trying to save Frenchie instead of showing us what was really going on in the house. So at the end of the day, Christian wins the wild card competition. And I like the wild card competition. I don't trust competitions where we don't get to see a running clock and we don't get to see, have any clue of who's ahead or who's on ahead. Because it's just amazing me where everybody did it in 6 minutes, but Christian did it in three. When he looked the most lost and confused. But here nor there, Christian won it. I like how they had to crunch through the little maze and knock cans over and the sounds and the points. It was cute, a cute competition. This is my tea. Um, so what happened next? So Christian is saved. He gets to pick somebody on his team to be safe with him, and he picked Xavier. So great. Christian and Xavier are safe. I like Xavier. Safety amongst them all. So now I'm like, okay, that leaves Brent and Travis. They on the block. Done. Easy week. What else? What else we gonna watch CBS? But oh no, I wanted to know how did Brent finesse Frenchie into not getting on the block? And you all let me know if y'all peeped the same game that I peeped. So Brent and Frenchie are in the HOH room just talking shit. I don't know what they was talking about. And it seemed like out of nowhere, he was like, yo, man, I just wanted you to know my dad died of suicide. Now, condolences. I don't want to hear about nobody's father dying of suicide. But it just seemed very convenient that he wanted to play the card of let me get to know Frenchie by dropping my dad died of suicide, because the tea I heard is that Frenchie had one of his children passed away, and that's really why he wanted to keep the HOH, and he really wanted to see his children in the HOH room. And that's why I'm really mad we didn't get to see that emotional moment of Frenchie getting into that, have the first HOH room. Like, that's the first HOH. We're supposed to see what the room even looked like. So I just thought it was quite convenient that Brent wanted to have that conversation with Frenchie out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere. That's to me, that's not something with the eight. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but it just seemed mighty convenient that Brent wanted to drop, oh yeah, my dad passed away from suicide, and I just wanted to share that with you. I just wanted to talk. And then now all of a sudden, the meathead of Brent is now safe. Like Frenchie and Brent are good. Okay. Okay, Frenchie, I see you for your works. Brent, I see you for your works. Hey, that was a good game move. It worked. It worked. So now I'm thinking, okay, Travis on the block. Travis on the block. I don't know who we gonna be on there with, but hell, he said he was going after the meatheads, and he said no women, no people of color. So I'm like, how we gonna spin this CBS? So the next thing we know, Frenchie hates showmances. Now you know what? I hate showmances too. I can't stand 750,000. I can find love on the street when I get home with 750,000. I don't need to find love in the Big Brother house. I agree, Charles. That was a good game move. That was a good game move, and that was a good game move because it came out of nowhere and it worked. His ass is off that block, and Frenchie hates showmances so much. Why he not going after Brent and Whitney? Because everyone is saying Brent and Whitney are a thing. But oh no, Frenchie thinks, well, I can't go after Christian. Let me go after Alyssa. Alyssa is supposed to be linked to Christian. And even in the little bit of clips they tried to show me on CBS, I'm like, this is not a showmance. This is just two people getting to know each other in the house, like what you're supposed to do. I mean, and they clearly showed a clip of Frenchie telling Alyssa that she was safe and she had nothing to worry about. You could have put Sarah Beth ass on the block. You could have put Whitney ass on the block. There was so many other women. Why Alyssa? Okay. I think, okay, King Cash, you telling me about the slaughterhouse. I think I just like that name. So it's Alyssa, Big D, who I think is Frazier. X is Yao. Brent, Frenchie, Whitney, Colin, Christian. How can that alliance ever last when two people in the alliance he put on the block? How you gonna put up half your alliance week one? That makes no sense. So Slaughterhouse is already dead because Alyssa and Kylan are on the block. And we ain't even gonna address the fact that he really wanted Yao on the block. Why did Yao not get on the block? It was so many targets from the live feeds that they did not show this episode. Oh, X is Xavier. Okay. Well, still, half the how you put Alyssa and Kylan on, and they supposed to be in your alliance. And where is Asa? I Lord, I'm gonna get that child name wrong all season. Aja, Az. I'm gonna call it Az. And Tiffany. He was clearly cool with Tiffany. Why Tiffany not in the slaughterhouse? I don't know. I don't care about that alliance because to me that's dead. I want to see what other kind of alliances form. Is it clear that Frenchie has to go home next week? Like no matter what, Frenchie is gone because he's really gone back on every word he's ever said when you didn't have to say it. So for whatever reason, Yao isn't on the block. Aja is Aja is big mad at Frenchie and won't consult the team. What you mean by won't consult the team? You mean won't play for the team? Like she gonna throw the competition next week so Frenchie can go on the block? I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I haven't heard why Aja, but see, the cliffhanger of the episode was, Frenchie turning his keys. They go Colin ass. They go Alyssa's ass on the board. The editors are looking at all the women like, what's going on here? Why is Alyssa on the board? You said no women. Now, who did he say no people of color to? Because he said it. Who did he say that to? Because nobody seemed to be too mad at that. And CBS clearly left that cliffhanger, add on, and, they left the and off. They showed them say no women. I don't know. I'm not mad at Azah. Is that how you say her name? I'm just gonna call it AZ. I'm not mad at her for being mad at Frenchie. He went back on everything he said, and he deserves to go on the block next week. Now, y'all know I'm a spoiler. I watch the live feeds on Twitter. I watch them on YouTube so I can keep up what's going on in the house. So I already know who got the what's going on tomorrow night or Wednesday veto. So like I really don't care about the episode to Thursday because I already know who got the veto. And I'm sure if y'all following along on YouTube, y'all already know too. If you don't, this is the perfect time to click off. So the plan was in his big speech, which I did not understand. He said, I had a dream about fish. And as soon as the old school talk about dreaming about fish, I'm thinking somebody is having a baby. I'm like, what is he talking about? He's dreaming about fish. But Frenchie is dreaming about fish. And he said, Kylan, I need you on the block because I'm going after sharks and I need me a big fish to catch a shark. And I was just like, this is bullshit because clearly, if Kylan is left on that block, Kylan is going home. Who would vote out Alyssa over Kylan? Now, yeah, I know CBS said no Cap come back, but hell, I don't think CBS care that much. I think they know most people still gonna watch, even if y'all do Camp come back this season. I would vote out Kylan over Alyssa. He's a great game player. But anyway, so who is the big fish that Frenchie was dreaming about that he needs Kylan to help him catch? Now, off game, off top, I said, well, Alyssa, pack your bags because he want Kylan to win the veto. He wants you to go home because he can't have Christian this week. Okay, so it's not Alyssa. The game was they wanted Yao on the block. And somebody win the veto, and we're going to put Yao on the block. Now, what did Yao do? I like Yao. He's quiet. I want to see him play. But what could he possibly do to Frenchie to have to go home? Oh, Alyssa is the small fish. I don't know. I'm so confused. So much happened night one, night two. It's no way they could possibly show it all Sunday night. Like Sunday night would have had to have an extra 30 minutes, or they need to have a special Monday night episode just so we could catch up with how did we get to these nominations because so much went on. I thought Yao was the target. Then some kind of way, now Yao wins the vetoes. I'm happy for him. I'm so happy for him. I can't wait to see Frenchie's face when he wins the veto. And Yao used the veto on Kylan, and Travis is now on the block. Travis Boo, you about to go home. I don't see anybody sending Alyssa home over you. I'm sorry for you. You're a casualty of season 21. No black people can go home first. I really believe CBS said that. But I don't know. Travis, you going home. I don't care. I would have liked to see Travis play. I'm happy they getting out the jocks, Frenchie calls them the meatheads. I'm happy they're getting them out first because they're always protected. They're always in the showmans. They're always in the huge alliance of 8. Let's get them out and let's get to playing. Now that's pretty much all that happened that I really care to talk about. I'm gonna go through some of these comments in a second. But CBS, y'all gotta edit this better. You have to edit this show better because if you are not on Twitter, if you are not on YouTube, or if you are not on your Paramount Plus looking at the live feeds for yourself, you have no idea what's going on in this game. You're lost and you're confused. But we shall see. Did you see that Xavier say to Frenchie, I don't do anything crazy. Don't throw a curveball because we trying to get. I saw that. I saw that. And I was ready to check Frenchie ass right there. Xavier was talking to him kindly and calmly. And he talking about, is that a threat? See, this what I don't like. This what I don't like. Because to me, Frenchie had about a good 3 times he should have been cussed out already. Night one, night two, night three. And as a black woman, you can't go around cussing everybody out because now you're gonna be the angry black woman and you're gonna be on the block. Everybody's scared of you. You definitely can't cuss people out as the angry black man. He deserves a good cuss out. I don't know who gonna do it, but somebody needs to check him because he is a facade. He is a fake. He is a phony. All in his bio, he talking about, oh, I don't want to see what happened in 21 happened this season. I'm a member of the NAACP. I am here for all the black people, and I refuse for them to go home first. We're gonna get the jocks out. Blah 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 blah. Miss me with a kiss my whole black ass with it because he meant none of that. All it took is for one conversation with Brent, and all of his true colors came out. All that NAACP means nothing if you can't put it into action, if you can't follow up your words with the action. You can miss me with what you say. Show me the action. And he needed to be cussed out. But see, I understand all you ladies have to play calm and cool because nobody wants to be Davon, the angry one, and be sent home the next week. But Frenchie, your day is numbered. If it was me, you would have got cussed out and you would be on the block the next week. Who was a waste of a spot, Charles? We don't need two top. Travis was a waste of a spot. Okay. Yeah. Those are two Tylers. And I mean, it's only 2 episodes, but so far, what I've seen, I do like Christian better than Tyler. I do. What I don't like about, I don't like them cornrows. Like, why you let Tiffany do that to your head? Maybe you trying to get far away from the Tyler thing with the curls, but I don't like the cornrows in your head. But I agree, we don't need two Tyler knockoffs, and I'd rather see what Christian do over Travis. It is what it is. I believe so too. I believe he really tried for Colin to go home. I heard he was threatening Yao to not use the veto. Like I heard Frenchie was on some bullshit this week with being HOH. But little does he know, after the veto competition or the veto ceremony, your HOH is over. Like you have no more power. This is who we're gonna vote out and we're gonna do what we want to do. I hope and I pray this is a season of people who want to do what they want to do and not be like, oh, whatever the HOH wants so and so out. So no, fuck that. It's too many of y'all. Too many of y'all are super fans. Too many of y'all know the game and understand what we want to see in the game. I don't want to see a season of, oh, whatever the HOH wants to do, I'm going to do that. No. Let's vote out Travis. Give the girl Alyssa a chance. She was only put up because of Christian, and the girl don't even seem like she liked Christian. She could. I don't know. But give the girl a chance. Or you know what? Alyssa could go. I don't really care. I don't care who goes home, long as it wasn't Kylan. But Kylan is no longer one of my favorites anyway. He seems like a goofy to me, and I don't like goofy guys. But we shall see what this season brings. This is the year of Tiffany and Isa, if they can play smart and lay low. Um, I think Tiffany knows how to lay low. Tiffany looks like she's getting along with everyone, even though she's my age and, clearly older than everyone. She is still finding a way to socialize with them and not just play that mom role. I like Tiffany the best. I like Tiffany the best. They didn't show a lot of her Sunday night, but that's good. Just lay low, Tiffany. You ain't got to be on TV right now. Lay low. Once you make that jury, start slicing and dicing and get to the end. I don't know about Ozzy. I heard Ozzy might break. And Ozzy on a team with Frenchie, she might be on the block by default. I don't know. But I'm here for this cookout alliance. I'm here for everybody black. And I like y'all. And I even like Christian now. I like Christian too. I like damn near everybody right now, but Frenchie and I said I didn't like that Britney girl, but she ain't did nothing to me. So right now I like everybody but Frenchie. If they get the cookout to the jury, it's a GG. What is GG? Gucci? King Cash, I'm 40 like Tiffany. I ain't up on all the slang. The GG is Gucci, right? They will never get all of the cookout to the jury. Me and my good friend Charles discussed this, and as much as we want to be pro black, they ain't letting all them black people to the jury. Because what's jury? 9? They not gonna have 6 out of 9. They might let three, maybe 4. Maybe 4. We're gonna see at least two black people leave before Gucci before I'm talking about Gucci before jury. Um Tiffany is well liked, but it may bite her in the ass later. Um, Usually they start to get rid of people who can they feel are physical threats when it comes to that jury, who can win all those competitions. I don't know. I feel like everybody is well liked. I don't know. It's only the first few days. I mean, give them to week 2. You can only be your character that you're portraying for so long because you see, it only took Frenchie a day. He couldn't even spend the night in the house before we found out who the real Frenchie was. And we're about to see the real Brent. And I heard in the kitchen, no shade to your political party, but they all in the kitchen talking about they voting for Trump and all this. And see, so it only takes about a week for you to be fake. You can only be fake for so long. Gucci means good game. It's over. King Cash, GG means Gucci to me. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna say it's Gucci. Okay, it means good game. Okay, I promise you. Every time I see it, I'm gonna say Gucci. But when you say that's Gucci, that means that's good anyway. So we good. We good. Charles is laughing at me. I'm confused. Why Xavier ain't made no final 2 yet? Even Colin and Sarah got loyalty. I don't know. It's too early to make the final 2. Like I can come in the house and be like, me and you to the final 2, and next week I can't stand your ass. It means nothing to say we're in the final 2 right now. You can say it, but then eventually you just gotta ride this thing out. If for right now, if all the black people can work together and maybe pull in Yao and Sarah Beth or Claire, if the cookout can get 2 good people to stay loyal to the cookout, they gonna be Gucci. You got me saying Gucci now, King Cash. They gonna be Gucci. I don't care about a final 2. Matter of fact, the cookout only needs to have final 2s within the cookout. But we shall see. We shall see. But that's pretty much it. I appreciate you all joining me for the live tonight. I probably won't go live again until Friday when we see the eviction because I already told you who won the power veto. I already told you who on the block for the nom. So we ain't really got to discuss nothing after Wednesday because we already know what's going to happen Wednesday. We just going to see who gets voted out. I strongly feel like it's going to be Travis. Why not? Unless they just want to keep Travis as someone who can help win this next HOH to get Frenchie out because they know Alyssa ain't about to win HOH. I don't know. But we shall see Thursday. So I will get back with you all Thursday. Stay with Kiss My Cheeks TV. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And give the video a like, a share, all that good stuff. I appreciate you all for supporting my channel. And just look out for the time on Friday. We will go live again. I'm going to do all my Big Brother reviews this season live. It'll probably be 1 or 2 days a week. And I just like to talk all the good hot points, strategies. We ain't got to talk about every little thing, but we're going to have a good time when we do talk about it. So I will see you all later. Thank you all for watching. Bye.